I'm Councillor Martin Seaton. I'm Cabinet Member for Job, Businesses and Skills. The real living wage pays more than the legal minimum set by the government. It's an independently calculated rate of pay which reflects the true cost of living in London. It is something we care passionately about, and it's good for business, it's good for employers, and of course it's good for our local economy.
All of our staff are earning London living wage, and every time there is an increase we do a check to make sure that we're paying people well above that minimum.
We've chosen since the beginning of opening the shop to employ only with London living wage.
I think it reflects well as an organisation that we are doing our bit to meet the challenge that we're having in society right now.
Not only is it important for us to pay our staff living wage, it's also important that any trader that operates here, they're also paying their staff the living wage too.
Being accredited as a London living wage employer gives us credibility with our customers, so they know that we're giving our employees the salary they deserve.
It's really important to our reputation, not just Borough Market itself, but also the traders that are here too.
Paying employees a fair salary is a definite advantage in terms of finding high quality employees who have the skills that we need.
The financial benefit of paying living wage in the market is to make sure that we've got loyal staff, so when people come and work here that they stay for longer, that we don't have those repeated recruitment costs, but also when people come and work here and they are earning that kind of money, that it also means that maybe they don't have to work two jobs, that they can come here and give the whole of themselves. They're not too worried about having to meet the costs of their rents and looking after their families. Their well-being is great, so that cuts down any sickness as well, so lots of reasons.
Anyone who want to go to a company will pay them enough payment to pay their bills. You know, I don't think staff will go to your company if they know they're going to get paid less, where they can go to someone who pays minimum wages.
So one key benefit that paying the living wage gives us is a really cared for, motivated team that are able to look after their families and pay for their cost of living.
I think it is beneficial because if people don't earn enough money, their morale's low, one, and they can't meet their needs. And if they don't, subsequently it will affect the way they work. Because if you feel low about yourself and you feel you've got so much needs and it's not being met, there will be an impact on what we do. Happy staff, happy organisation.
It definitely is reflected as well in the performance. They are very motivated to stay at the company, to learn new skills, to advance, and it's also reflected in their satisfaction.
It does make them feel as if you value them.
But it does make a hell of a difference to people who've only got the one wage coming in. As we know, everything's gone up and going out of it's a sky higher level sort of thing. So if we can offer them a living wage, then that's great.
For example, I can go out with my children. If, for example, I could buy my car as well. That is something that helped me in my personal life a lot.
I can afford to pay my bills and pay my bills in time. So, and that's because I work for a company that, you know, that provide minimum wages.
It's also really important for the local area as well, because putting money in people's pockets enables them to go out and spend and put that back into the economy.
It's kind of investing in the people in your company and knowing that they deserve to be treated with respect and dignity. And overall, it's going to benefit your company in a lot of different ways that you might not have expected.
I think it will definitely be better for the economy. I have better morale. People will have better mental health state. When you're worried about not having enough money, you feel better about yourself. You feel valued. So there's so much more gain as a country if we did.
If I was to encourage anybody to become a living wage employer, I would say go for it. It's absolutely the right thing to do. It really motivates your team, it makes them feel valued, and you get that paid back in spades.
If you're committed and you're interested in becoming a living wage employer, I urge you to contact the Living Wage Foundation today.